Olá, Eréndira! Tudo bem?
Oi, tudo bem? Obrigada, é um prazer falar com você.
É um prazer conversar com você também. Now let's speak English, right?
Yeah, just a little bit. My Portuguese isn't up to date, but I promise I'll work on it.
Ah, você já fala muito bem português, tá ótima já.
Oh, thank you. It's my dream to work in Brazil one day.
Como é que foi descobrir que você faria parte da franquia Matrix, uma das maiores de todos os tempos?
It still is like a constant pinch me moment, like where you're like, someone pinch me, is this real? That's how it's been since day one, since Lana told us that she was writing again and that she was writing some characters for us in something that she thought we might like and that we already know. That moment was very special, and then receiving the call from my agents telling me that there was a significant role in Matrix Resurrections. Every single day has been my wildest dreams come true.
E aí, como é que foi o preparo físico para o filme?
Well, before I traveled to San Francisco for formal training, I did like movement, which is a style of kind of like gimnástica natural. It's like this idea of a lot of jiu-jiteiros do it to like push your body into doing things that you're not used to doing. Because I knew that once I was going to stand in front of the stunts and they were going to teach me how to do Kung Fu, I was going to have no idea. Because I do jiu-jitsu, I do a little bit of Muay Thai, and my husband is a black belt in Jiu-Jitsu Brasileño. So I have some martial arts training, but nobody prepares you for Kung Fu.
Para você, qual foi o maior desafio de fazer parte da franquia Matrix?
I think my biggest challenge was myself. I think we all have this like imposter syndrome of like, what am I doing here? I don't deserve this. I'm not prepared enough for this. I can't. And that was like my biggest challenge. But the way I got through it was because Lana believed so much in us that if she believes so much in me, then I can fly. Like if she says that I can fly, I can fly. I just have to believe in myself. And then the second greatest challenge was all the physical work. I'm used to studying scenes and reading and not fighting so much. So like having 6 hours of training every day and doing all the fighting sequences was huge. And then filming in the middle of a pandemic of, far from my family with my son that's very young in Mexico, and I was in Berlin. All of that it was a very challenging shoot, if not the most challenging in my career, but also the most healing character I've ever done. And just being a part of the project was very healing for me as a woman and as a person that sometimes feels that the system is more against me than for me.
Ah, e falando sobre a sua personagem, conta um pouco mais sobre ela. Quem é a Lexi?
Yeah, Lexi is she's a woman that is very strong-minded, that she doesn't buy the narratives that have been sold to her. Aguerrida, she believes fully and strongly in Trinity, and she is there because of Trinity. And she really doesn't buy the story of the one. I think that's the most important definition of Lexi. She doesn't buy the traditional narrative.
O que é que os fãs mais vão amar nesse filme? Tem algum detalhe ou easter egg que os fãs vão adorar?
I think there's a lot of things, especially the way that the new characters come in, the new generation. I mean, Jessica Henwick, she does an amazing job as Bugs. She's like one of the most exciting people to watch on screen. The new sense of humor, all of them had a little bit of sense of humor, but this one is the one that I feel that it kind of very meta way, like makes fun of itself a little bit more than others. And I think that's going to hit very strongly with newer generations. And it might be a little uncomfortable for the older generations, but for us, the older generation, there's so much more that caters to us and to our love for the films.
Agora é a hora de brincar. Eu tenho duas perguntas que são tipo uma brincadeira com você, beleza? Qual seria a sua reação ao descobrir que a gente vive numa Matrix?
I would be like, I was right. I knew it. This was all a simulation.
Vamos fingir que você tem o poder de criar uma nova pílula com novos efeitos e uma nova cor. Qual pílula você criaria para 2022 e por quê?
Ooh, that's a good question. What pill would I create? I would definitely create the green pill because I feel like everybody needs a little bit of green in their life.
Agora uma dúvida que eu tenho, por que você aprendeu a falar português?
Meu sonho mais grande quando eu era pequena era trabalhar na televisão brasileira. Eu queria fazer a Chica, Terra Nostra, a Casa das Sete Mulheres, a Bicha das Sete Cabeças, todas as filmes, novelas, mas era o que eu tinha perto, não? Eu podia ver todas as novelas à noite, a escondidas de minha mãe. E me namorei. E
Muito legal.
Sim, sou brasileira de coração.
Ai, que amor! Obrigada. A gente fica muito feliz por isso, viu? A gente fica muito feliz com o carinho. Você já veio pra cá?
Sim, eu vou para o Brasil pronto com minha família, mas portunhol, eu vou falar portunhol.
Tá
Filmamos em São Paulo, na parada gay, e foi a melhor experiência da minha vida. Eu amo o Brasil com todo o meu coração.
Nossa, muito obrigada, Eréndira. Muito, muito obrigada mesmo.
Que bem, muito obrigada, um prazer.
E aí, gostou do vídeo? Então se inscreva no Warner Play clicando aqui e a gente deixou outras 2 sugestões de vídeo para você.